There's a saying called a train wreck in slow motion. A train wreck in slow motion is literally that. Just picture this in your mind for a moment. Two trains about 300 miles away from each other. They are on the same track, facing each other, and they're destined to collide unless one of them does something. They're both going about 10 miles an hour. Trains are massively heavy. And within this 300 miles, there are multiple opportunities for one of these trains to veer off into another track. Right? They're different exits, if you will, but no one's taking them. And there are people on the train aware of the fact that they're headed for a collision course with the other train. And they're asking around, they're going, okay, is it just me? Or does it seem like no one really cares about the fact that we're about to collide with this train? But then other people are saying, please stop. Stop making a big deal out of this. And the more you talk about it, the more that it just seems like you are anti train conductors. So you might want to check yourself. So there's all this kind of gaslighting going on. People are like, okay, but I see this train. So this conversation goes on for hours. Do the math, 10 miles an hour, 300 miles apart. That means what? They're going to hit each other at the 150 mile mark. It's a long time. And then when the trains finally collide, everyone reacts as though this was just a bit like a shock. Oh my gosh, who could have predicted this? How in the world? And then now there's all this kind of news coverage on the trains that hit each other. Let's get Susan's reaction. Let's get Steve's reaction. Let's get Joe's reaction. I was just enjoying food with my family, and all of a sudden, and now my daughter's in the hospital. Right now, my niece is dead. And those same people who were trying to say something before are looking around going, I'm sorry, I just don't understand why we couldn't have done something. We had hours and hours and hours to make some sort of decision about this. We all saw it coming. Some of you were in denial about the fact that there was a train in front of us. Others of you said that it's not a big deal, we'll be fine. Yet nothing was done, and now we're all in the hospital. And now some people are dead. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of us who felt as though that rally for Israel in Washington, D.C., I wrote an article in Substack, in our IBSI Substack, because my family and I went. It's called The March for Israel. So that was right after October 7th. I was like, and I was thoroughly disappointed. I looked around and I was like, there was no call for our administration to do anything. There's no call for the Biden administration to stop lifting sanctions on Iran, stop giving Iran billions and billions of dollars. The Iranian community, the Iranian Jewish community, especially in America, in Paris, they were up in arms. They were like, what are we doing? Nope, nothing. So now October 7th happens by Hamas, who is funded by the Islamic Republic of Iran. We're still not calling this out. And now we come together just a few weeks after the massacre to talk about what? America still stands with Israel. Okay, great. What else? Yeah, we love Israel. Yay, waving flags. Okay, that's good. I mean, look, solidarity is fantastic. There are some huge inerrants. There's some huge screw ups when it comes to what our administration has been doing to enable what's been happening, including this recent attack from Iran. So what do we have to say about? Oh, we Israel. I'm Israel high. Okay. Is there anything else? Is there any other reason why you gathered thousands and thousands of us to Washington D.C. to be just a stone's throw away from the White House? No. So it was just for show. Great. That's fantastic. So we're going to continue to see more of these train wrecks in slow motion because of one, our administration's failure and outright refusal to actually administer justice. And then two, because of the overwhelming silence still by those of us in this space, in the pro-Israel community.